Hello fellow modelers, this is Ron's Trains and More, back with another video. I just thought I'd do a video of this LIONEL 1981 Famous American Railroad series, set number 3. This is the Great Northern that they did, and this one has a big 484 Berkshire. Well, it's a Berkshire locomotive. It's got the elephant ears on the front, on the sides of the boiler, like they put on some of them. I think 2 of these sets in that series had the elephant ears on the front of the boiler. The Famous American Railroad Union Pacific set had them on the front, and this one. So I think there was 5 sets in that series, Famous American Railroad. There was a Southern, Pennsylvania, Great Northern. Shoot, I can't even remember the other 2. But anyways, there's 2 more. I apologize, but the Southern one, I actually had it, and if you go back on my channel, you can watch. I've got quite a few videos I did on the Southern Railway Famous American Railroad series set. But this is a nice set. I got this one on sort of like a trade deal with a gentleman, and it runs great. It's a good looking set. It's in good shape. The mighty sound of steam in it I had to get working, which it works perfect now. These are easy to work on. That's why I love MPC and post-war LIONEL trains. They're easy to work on. Sorry, my little dog is howling in the background here. But anyways, this is a 1981 Great Northern Famous American Railroad LIONEL set. And it's got 3, 4, 5, it's got 6 cars with it. Originally, it only came with what's on the box right here. Came with a bay window caboose, covered Great Northern hopper, a box car, a reefer, and a tank car, and of course the Berkshire. But they actually made, all these sets had add-on cars. All the LIONEL Famous American Railroad series sets had add-on cars you could purchase separately. Actually, all these sets you did have to purchase separately. The locomotive, the cars. I don't know why they made it that way. Well, I know why. That was a good way to make money, so I congratulate LIONEL Trains, because that was a good money-making scheme for sure. Not making it in a set. It was a set, but you actually had to buy it all separately. So yeah, it was a good money-making series for sure for LIONEL. And then them turn around and making the add-on car for each set, so that would have been even more money. Some of these sets, they just had different special add-on cars you could get. Like this one had that one, the Great Northern cattle car. That was an extra car they made later on for this set. And then like the Southern, it had a cattle car also you can get for it. And I think in the Union Pacific Famous American Railroad set had a crane car. I'm pretty sure it did, but yeah, they just did that, just money making is what it was. They did good on that aspect, but that's what I love about these old MPC LIONEL trains. I mean, just look at this box, how cool that is. I mean, that is so neat. You just don't see that these days, though, Got that big Berkshire on the front, smoke coming out of it. I mean, they always did great, LIONEL did, on their advertising and their catalog covers and their boxes and stuff. And they really tried to sell these famous railroad sets, because, I mean, that is really cool. They did a good job on that artwork. But yeah, here's the logo and all. Famous American Railroad Series, set number 3. The Great Northern 484. Of course, it's got magnet traction, famous, or mighty sound steam, and this one's got the whistle also. So, but here's the side of the box. Of course, it's got all these features it tells you about. It's pretty funny, boy. They really tried to sell this locomotive. But smoke deflectors, electronic whistle, limited 1-year warranty, which I'm sure that's run out a long time ago. Fun dimensions. General Mills. That's when they joined in with General Mills, 1981. But here's the end of the box. And of course, well, yeah, this is just for the locomotive, this box. I've got all these separate car boxes in there. But they're just normal Lionel freight car boxes, you know, white boxes. Here's the other side of it. So it actually showed the set on the engine box, you know, you could get to go with the locomotive. But, and of course they don't have the add-on car on there because that came out, I think, a few years later. But here's something that tells about James J. Hill, you know, the one that did the Great Northern Railroad. If you want to pause that and read it. But that's the box. Each end's the same. And there's all the cars. Of course, you got a box car. You got a good looking reefer car. See, these cars are real colorful. That's what I love about the MPC. They're just awesome. And like I said, I got this set used. There's the tank car. My tank car is actually missing the Great Northern decals. It may have been like that from Lionel though. I don't know. I don't see how those would have came off that easy, but and I've got the hopper. Actually, mine's missing the top too, so we got to get another one of those. But that's the hopper car. There's the Great Northern add-on car, and you got a bay window, Great Northern caboose with a light in it. And they all had plastic trucks. Some had die-cast sprung trucks, like the Southern Railway, famous railroad one they did. Of course, here's the Berkshire. I'll have to move it because it's under my grain elevator right now, but that's the Berkshire. Good looking engine. It's in good shape. Of course, there's a tender sticking out the other end of my grain elevator, but anyways, I'll run it here a minute, let you guys see it run. And anyways, you guys enjoy the video. I'm gonna let this famous American Railroad set run here for a minute. Yeah, these were all great sets. It was a cool series they did. Famous American Railroad, I always thought it was kind of neat, you know, all of them. Some of them I've never had. The Pennsylvania one's pretty cool. It's actually got a turbine with the extra eccentric side rod thing on it. But, and the UP is the same exact as this engine here. It's just a different color, you know. But anyways, you guys enjoy the video. I'm going to let this thing run here a minute. Oh yeah, I got the Mighty Sound of Steam, the wiring hooked right now because it's kind of noisy, a little loud. It works good, it's just noisy, but I'll just let it run without that for right now. But it does have the Mighty Sound of Steam and whistle, so I got my little fast track loop set up in here in the living room. I'm going to build a layout, but I'm probably going to use tube track. I just like O-gauge tube track a whole lot better. I think it looks better with these MPC and Post 4 trains too, in my opinion. Fast track's alright. If you get good power to it, a bunch of jumper wires, feeder wires, you'll be good to go with it. But yeah, it's a good looking set. Nice looking locomotive. So that's the same Berkshire really as what the Post 4 one is. You know, it's really same thing, same motor and everything. It's got a vertical or a worm gear, just like the turbines too. Sorry about that, my dog howling. My girlfriend actually left a little while ago, and he always howls when she leaves. It's pretty funny. Cookie, you're okay. Runs pretty good. I got it running off this 275 watt Post 4 ZW, and that ain't even really turned up. That's running pretty nice slow speed. Turn it up a little bit here. Yeah, of course it smokes too. All these had liquid smoke units in them. Should have put some fluid in it before I did this video. Yeah, it should be smoking a little bit though. Takes them units sometimes a little while to heat up, so it smokes good though. I ran it 4 and it was smoking really good. Got all this track set up on the floor in here in the living room for right now until I make my layout. That's one good thing about the fast track. It works good for a floor layout for right now. Looks kind of cool going through that Lionel grain elevator. I weathered that thing. It turned out really good. Sorry, I got my little dog in the shot here. My little Chihuahua. Yeah, those are fine Lionel sets. They run really good. Anyways, I just thought I'd show you guys this famous American Railroad Lionel set number 3. It's from 1981. My little dog's going on here, so gotta make the video a little quick here, but it's a good set. I'd recommend picking one up if you're a Lionel collector, MPC collector, whatever, you know. They're fun sets. They're colorful. They run good. It's a quality engine, you know. Berkshire. It's got the big motor in it. So it's a good set. I definitely recommend picking up all of them. Famous Railroad Series sets. They're all good. Here's the catalog. Actually, I'll show that right quick. It was a tiny little catalog. Lionel did it. This is the only one I think they ever did like that. Just a teeny little 1981 gold catalog. But I'll show the catalog here. Yeah, it's just a teeny little catalog. I don't know why they did that. The Great Northern was actually listed in another bigger book, I think. I'm pretty sure it was. And they had some cool stuff in the MPC era. I love the MPC era. It's like one of my favorite eras of Lionel. Stuff was colorful, just really neat. Like that set. I mean, look how cool that is. I mean, how could you not want that? That is so cool. Look, it even came with a crane. Santa Fe crane. Of course, it wasn't, you know, electronic operating, magnetic, but it was still cool. I mean, they had neat stuff. Yeah, like that car right there, like that Tootsie Roll car. I mean, come on, that stuff's so awesome. All the cool accessories they did, you know. Of course, it wasn't like the post-war ones, but now on the accessory end of it, I don't know. I think I'd recommend getting probably the post-war accessories, because the MPC accessories, I don't know. I've never really been able to get them to work too well, but the trains are awesome, though. I had both of those sets, and if you go back on my channel, I think I made videos of these two. I'm pretty sure. I had both of these recently. They're good sets. The Maple Leaf and the Great Lakes Limited had a Burlington and a Canadian Pacific. So here's the famous American Railroad Series set number 3, the Great Northern that I'm running there. Of course, they don't show the add-on cattle car because it came later. But yeah, my dog keeps howling because my girlfriend left, and it's pretty funny. I haven't never heard him do it that much. It's actually pretty funny. But anyways, yeah, this is the famous railroad set, 81 catalog. I'll put it on that in a minute if you guys want to read that or whatever. See, the tank car actually shows the bigger logos on it, and that had a top, but yeah, I can get those later. Those cars are fairly cheap. There's the Burger King set. I always wanted that one. That's a cool set, I think. I really like it. I think it's neat. N&W for Hat and Arrow. That's a nice one too. See, I mean, look at those cars, how cool that is. Oh, I love collecting the billboard cars. Those are neat. I need to get those. But, oh, cool. There it is right there. Famous Railroad, Great Northern. Pretty neat. That was a pretty big set for 1981. Some cool track plans you could do. I always thought that one was neat. Lionel showed in their catalogs, the fold away, fold down from a wall. That's a pretty good idea. That'd be a good one to build. But that track plan there is kind of cool. That's actually a hump yard. Boy, Lionel, man, they came up with some cool stuff. Look at that, it's cool. It's actually a hump yard. So you would have, I guess, the Lionel operating track right here, and then shove them down in your yard like they would in real life. Well, that's pretty neat. Well, anyways, that's the little 1981 catalog from Lionel. But anyways, I appreciate all y'all watching. Send some comments, because I try to answer every one of them. I enjoy reading the comments and everything. But I appreciate all y'all watching. Anyways, this is Ron Trains and More, out.